Episode 51, Choices.
What will Daniel de Bourgh's system be like? How can they help him? What will our friends decide to do now that they are free?
At Bruce's farm, Talon enjoys watching the baby goats with his friends. Jack shakes hands with Bruce.
Glad to have your help.
Happy to.
Let's go up to the barn, I'll show you what we're doing. Meet the others.
They walk to the barn, and there are a dozen people there. He nods as they are introduced, and at the end of the line stands Peria, in trousers and a linen shirt. Seeing her in more clothes somehow makes her more attractive. He hopes he can concentrate today. There are a number of women and men assembled to cook lunch. Talon slides into this line. The woman next to him tousles his hair.
Alright, everyone. Know what to do?
There were mumbles of consent from the crowd. They separated to their work. Jack finds Peria beside him, ready to bale some hay. In the lodge, Thane and Lachesis sit huddled away from the hunters.
Hey, Lachesis. You know how I told you my feelings? How I never thought it much because of this body, this job.
But here you can be anything you wanted.
Yeah.
Even a house cat born man.
He has a very good hearing.
Thank you.
I know you'll need time to sort out what you want, but we are splitting the aspects. And it would be nice if we could be a family. Just a thought.
It had been a long time since he'd been human. He wasn't sure he remembered exactly how things were supposed to go. He was very fond of Faye. Lachesis was quiet and efficient. Nye was adorable and Aubrey wise. But was he ready? Aislinn and Feline walked together.
Aislinn, why did you leave your home to come here? Is it true that things could have been better?
Possibly. I wanted another chance, and this seemed like the best option.
Are you and Juliana romantic? Is that why you followed her here?
No, not at all. She's the most likely way for me to continue to do what I've come to enjoy.
Well, I suppose then my next question is, what kind of life do you want?
One with some adventure.
You know what Syrinx goals are, don't you?
Only from Pink's perspective. I haven't had time to speak with him at length.
Feline nods her pretty head. Her black hair glistens in the afternoon sun.
You are wise to wish to hear both sides. I will let him tell you his.
Do you ever want to separate from your other aspects?
I would feel lost without them. Being always aware of someone else means they are always in reach.
I understand that. It's how I feel about Pink.
Noid sits quietly on his cushion. There's a sweeping noise as one of the local youths goes about tidying up. She gets too close to Noid and he opens one eye.
What are you doing?
I am sweeping, master. Would you like for me to do something else?
You may sweep if you like. Just let me be.
Lemmy carries her broom across the yard to the gates. She sweeps carefully in a spiral, ending just behind Noid. As the sweeping sound gets closer, Noid is captured in the rhythm of her action and falls into the zone. It is good to breathe freely. At Pink's cottage, she and Bayard sit slouched in the soft furniture together. She leans against him. The pipe sits on the table in front of them. Bayard?
Oui?
Do you think it would be okay if things went on without my help?
Things do.
But I won't feel needed. I won't know what to do with my time. What should I do instead?
Au contraire, mon fleur. You are wrong. I know that your goodness is needed. It may not be high adventure with dire consequences, but why does it need to be?
I suppose you're right, but will it be enough?
Enough for what? Who do you have to prove yourself to? You certainly don't have to prove yourself to me. Besides, I have heard that love and contentment is good for you. You did say you needed to learn to relax.
I did say that.
You should know, I need you. I've never been happier than when I'm near you.
Pink blushes. I don't remember how this goes. What should I say?
That answer is good enough for now.
Thank you, Bayard. She kisses him and hands him his hat. Where will I find you?
I'm off to place a call to Sirik, and I'll be right back.
Satisfied with the answer, she hugs him again and wanders out to the door. Pink falls back into the overstuffed chair. Could I give up my do-gooder ways for Bayard? Of course I don't have to, but could I? She falls asleep in the chair, wondering, then dreaming of what it might be like. She jerks awake, suddenly remembering she has a song to write for the party. She pulls down some sheet music in her lapboard. A pen materializes in her hand, and she goes to work. By the time Bayard returns, Sarah's crumpled paper is spread across the floor. Her hands are stained with ink, her hair is pulled loose from its binding and hangs in wisps around her face. She looks up at him, exasperated.
My dear, you are hungry. Come, let's go to the lodge.
Is it really that late? Let me wash up, I'm a mess. Bayard watches her rush around. He catches her by the hand as she passes.
Sit, my firefly.
He takes the hairbrush out of her hand. He positions her so he can brush her hair. He does so in smooth, even strokes. After a few minutes, she gets restless and tries to move.
We will get there when we do.
He sweeps her hair away and kisses her neck. She shivers delightedly. Sirik and Otto port to Nuthovia. The portal drops them in the courtyard. It's littered with deactivated droid animals. Daniel comes out holding a small metal kitten, its robot head turned to one side sadly. Sirik and Daniel try to figure out the problem. Otto looks at his surroundings. The place is too quiet. Something is missing. This palatial Mediterranean-style estate surely must have servants.
Are there no people on your grounds?
Daniel walks up to him and looks him up and down suspiciously.
Forgive me, Daniel, this is Otto. A new tech-centric transplant from Oath System. Otto, this is Daniel de Berg.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry it's such a disaster. No humans. The whole place is robots.
Is there more to your space, or just the estate?
There's more out there, but right now that is not my concern. I want my robots back, and I want to know what caused this.
Otto bends down to look at the small beagle robot at his feet. His spectral eyepiece breaks it down into its map. He's seen this before. He rises and pulls Sirik aside.
I know what happened.
What?
A shockwave from the spider. It's in the same damage pattern. It must be it.
Otto looks over the metal carnage and feels more pain than if it were people. He hadn't made the bomb, but he delivered it. He had to fix this for de Berg.
What should we do?
For now, let's tell him we need time to analyze one and see if we can repair it.
But the tools are here. I could stay. I will need some assistance.
Yes. I know just the people.
They turned back around to see Daniel mournfully petting the shiny kitten.
Will they tell Daniel that the Terrans are responsible for the damage? Can they help him? What of the others? What will they choose to give up? Return here for the next episode of Chasing Tales, episode 52, Politics.
Hey everyone, Pink Salmon here. Welcome back to Season 7. Thanks for listening. Your loyalty and interest thrills us. It would thrill us more if you could like, share, and subscribe and leave a comment. But for now, it's time to thank the Buttermakers. I narrate this season and play myself and Lamie. Alamo voices Noid and my sweetie Bayard. Gingy plays Aislinn and Sirik. Christine voices Feline. Prony Maloney announces and voices Thane. Vipersword plays Lachesis. Mr. Blue Skies voices Bruce. Steve Dave plays Daniel de Berg. Creeper voices Otto. Your boy Pat plays Tim Sonu. And Lamented Guide voices Jag. All music and sound effects are sourced from YouTube, except guns. Those come from Creeper. This is an original production, written and produced by Pink Salmon. The Gingerbread Man is Story Advisor. We hope you've enjoyed the story so far. If you'd like to support the project, you can donate to the link in the description. Thanks, and come back for the next episode of Chasing Tales. This is Pink, signing off. I'll see you on the clip side.